Kriya Yoga, Scientific Method of Accelerating Human Evolution. Lecture by Paramahansa Yogananda, May 29, 1927. It is impossible in this life to read all the Vedas and Bibles, and to follow all the systems given to be godlike. How then are you going to achieve the goal of your evolution? You must search within, just as the devotee in the above story found out. You cannot possess all wisdom unless your brain is evolved accordingly. Everything depends upon the receptivity of your mind, brain cells, and the subtle astral centers of life and consciousness in the spinal column. This body changes every 12 years, that is why at 12, 24, and 36 years we find distinct changes occurring. If there were no obstruction of disease and other karmic consequences of breaking natural laws, with the change of years and change of body the mind would change correspondingly. Disease and wrong living retard that evolution, but normally in 12 years your brain develops in such a way that it displays a slight refinement of mentality. If natural evolution takes 12 years of growth and change of tissues to manifest improved patterns of thoughts, then to make the brain receptive to all wisdom would seem to require that you wait almost indefinitely. To accelerate this process of evolution, there is a method that the masterminds of India have taught of revolving specific vital currents around the spine and brain. By practicing this method, revolving the current around the 6-12 bipolarity, astral cerebrospinal centers, you can gain the result of 1 year's ordinary physical evolution. That is how many saints quickly acquire spiritual knowledge, far beyond that of theoretical theologians. Things which they perceive instantly would require years of ordinary study and experience. Revolving this current around the centers of divine life and consciousness in the spine and brain develops their receptivity. In a year of such practice, even 20 minutes a day, you can get the result of many years of natural evolution. Jesus Christ did not go to college, yet not one among the world's great scientists knows of God and nature's laws as he knew. Experiential knowledge ordinarily comes through the channel of the senses, but the senses do not give you more than the knowledge of phenomena, the superficial appearances of the real substance. When by concentration and practice of the above-mentioned method all the fine spinal and brain cells are tuned to the cosmic source, they become highly magnetized, charged with divine intelligent power. Some say that our brain cells at birth have come already patterned with fixed traits and, therefore, cannot be remolded. This is false. Since God made us in His image, we cannot have limitations. If we probe deeply enough within ourselves, we will know that this is so. Even in the feeble-minded, God's power is present as much as in the greatest man. The sun shines equally on the charcoal and the diamond. It is the charcoal that is responsible for not reflecting the sunlight as does the diamond. All congenital limitations come through man's own transgression of a law sometime in a past incarnation. But what has been done can be undone. If the brain cells of a feeble-minded person are awakened with the searchlight of concentration focused within by the above method, he will display the previously eclipsed intelligence the same as the intelligent man. Your body is made up of 27 trillion cells. Every cell is like an intelligent being. You have to educate the dormant intelligence in each cell in order to know all there is to know in this world. But you have never trained those cells. That is why you are all the time full of melancholia and passing fancies, and suffering from lack of understanding. The great scientific method of mental and spiritual progress is to magnetize the cells by sending life current around the brain and spine, thereby securing the evolutionary advancement of 1 year's healthful, harmonious living. 20 minutes of this practice daily will greatly refine your mentality. When you have revitalized the brain cells, when the divine magnetism touches them, every cerebral cell becomes a vibrant brain, and you will find within yourself myriads of awakened brains ready to grasp every vestige of knowledge. With these awakened brains, the multitude of cellular mentalities in the body will awake and all things will be apprehended by you. You will study the vast book of nature and truth with 27,000 billion awakened and spiritualized microscopic brains and mentalities. Why be satisfied in half-educating a small part of your brain only? All knowledge, all success, are achievable in this life. Whenever you want to know something, don't start with data, retire within and concentrate. Seek guidance from within. When the mind is receptive, then bring the data, start working out the business or mental solution. Do not be filled with discouragement and say it cannot be done. Every human being is a representative of the infinite power. You should manifest that power in everything you do. Whenever you want to produce something, do not depend only upon the outside source, go deep within and seek the infinite source. All methods of business success, all inventions, all vibrations of music, all inspirational thoughts and writings, are recorded in the annals of God. First, determine what your goal is, ask divine aid to direct you to the right action whereby your objective will be fulfilled, then meditate. Afterward, act according to the inner direction that you receive, then you will attain what you want. When the mind is calm, how quickly, how smoothly, how beautifully you will perceive everything. Success in everything will come to pass in a short time, for cosmic power can be proved by the application of the right law. The scientific man or the businessman or anyone seeking success would accomplish more if he concentrated upon increasing the receptive quality of his brain cells, instead of depending just on books and college work for his progress. The world starts with books and outside methods, but you should start by increasing the receptivity of your intuition. In you lies the infinite seat of all knowledge. Calmness, concentration, and condensation of experiences by intuitional perception will make you master of all knowledge. Do everything with full attention, never in a haphazard way. Do not try to do too many things at a time. Perform the most important duties of life first, with heartfelt enthusiasm and closest attention. Do not indiscriminately swallow useless ideas. Why should you walk in dead men's shoes? Don't let yourself act like an intellectual Victrola, content to parrot the untested opinions of others. Where are you seeking, my friends? Prayers have been asked, but God has not answered. But with the awakened brain cells, intelligent beings whom you have kept uneducated, made vibrant with the joy of God, all knowledge can be had in this life, eternity realized now. Awake. Excerpts from the book Journey to Self-Realization by Paramahansa Yogananda.